Welcome to Charmed Intentions. I am excited for today's spell. Today we're going to be doing a seduction spell with no consequences, literally no consequences. This is one of those you do not have to worry about it backfiring. We're using all positivity, all love, things that are already within us, and we're going to bring them out to bring them into our physical space and ground them into our reality. So this is a seduction spell, definitely going to call people towards you, but with no consequences. So I'm super excited for it. My Etsy shop is in the description if you would like your own private tarot reading, a candle burned on my altar, or my personal custom spell work. That is where you can find me. And let's jump into today's spell. So for today, you're going to need a large piece of paper. I just have a piece of printer paper here. If you just have notebook paper, that's literally fine as well. You're going to need some scissors. I have those. You're going to need a red candle. So I'm using a 4-inch chime candle. If you have like a red tea light, you can even use a pink candle as well, depending on how you want to do it. I'm bringing in more kind of like, I really want to attract someone towards me. I want to make it really seductive and powerful. So I'm using red, but you could totally use pink and that'll soften it even more. So it is up to you. You'll need a Sharpie, and then you'll need some vanilla essential oil and lotus essential oil. Now, these were chosen specifically for this spell with no consequences. Lotus is a really good stimulant, so this is going to cause people and their, even if they have like a hair of attraction towards you, this is going to stimulate that and bring it out and intensify it. So lotus was chosen intentionally. It also represents like sacred daintiness and relationships and beauty, and even enlightenment as well. So it can kind of bring about an epiphany, like, you know what, I really like collective. I really feel attracted towards this person. Let me lean into that. So I did choose it specifically for a reason. Same thing with the vanilla. Vanilla is really good for friendships and really good for soft romantic love, innocence, and really catching a vibe. It's really good for soft romance, good time, quality time spent. So I chose that one for a reason as well. It's a sweetener. You're always using it in baking, and you know, they say baking is always made with love. So these are definitely chosen intentionally. But if you have like rose essential oil or frankincense essential oil, frankincense is good for blessing, roses kind of, you know, to a degree, like it all purpose at this point, but definitely really good for romance. You can switch it up depending on what you have, but I did choose these intentionally, so I would go with that. So once you've collected all those materials, you are ready to go. So let's say our opening evocation to open up this space, and that is just sacred space now come to be. Blessed with light and energy, magic stirs and flows through me, so mote it be, so mote it be. So first we're going to take our large piece of paper and we're going to cut it into a circle. It doesn't have to be perfect. It's okay if it turns out like an oval. It's okay if it comes out kind of small. It's okay if it comes out really big. With this, it's fine. All right, so that is mine. So just like the very middle of the paper, like I said, doesn't have to be too big. All right, so first we're going to use some runic magic. So we're going to be making a talisman, and runic magic is really good for attraction. It combines sacred geometry with the enlightened symbols of ascended masters. So runic magic is really powerful to use in your spell work. So I'm going to write down the 4 symbols that we're going to use, and then you can screenshot it or you can write it at the same time as me. And let's go. We're going to write them right in the middle. So first we're going to draw an X. X is really good for attraction. X, just like in math, is an amplifier. X marks the spot, brings this person right to you as well. There is so much symbology in the letter X and so much sacred geometry, you know, crossroads energy, that point where something really big happens, something really intentional. And it's also really good for partnership and crossing paths. So we have an X here first. Our next symbol looks like this. This is a symbol for good fortune. This is a symbol for attracting towards you really good things, positive things. This is a symbol for luck and manifestation. This can help something kind of appear in your reality, even if it wasn't there before. So this is going to be really good for seduction because this is going to bring this person towards you. And then it adds that positive context, like, yes, bring this person towards me, let them know where I am, make them attracted to me, and then furthermore make this a positive situation between us. So everything that we're doing in this spell is reaffirming positivity, is reaffirming things that are already here, and then we're amplifying them. Our third symbol is a symbol of love and friendship. And you know, you cannot sleep on friendship. Just like the vanilla is good for friendship, like I was saying before, if you can make someone feel like you're genuinely their friend, if you can create a genuine friendship with someone, that's automatically, without even trying, without using any manipulation, gonna build a natural relationship. But it's gonna make people feel like they can truly open up to you, because it's like, I know this person, I trust this person, I get along with this person. It's not just romantic context, but I want to see them and talk to them even outside of romance. I feel a genuine sense of like, this is a kindred spirit. There's a sense of camaraderie between us. So really, really good to focus on friendship when you're doing love working. It's so freaking slept on. And then lastly, we're going to do another X. That's going to amplify the symbols we already wrote. That's going to close out our intention. That's going to bring more attraction in both directions. So like I said, you can screenshot this if you like. That is all four. And we're going to use this as a petition. So I don't think I said it, but you will need a pen. And we're going to write our petition, our attention, right around our talisman, right around the circle. So if you have something specific that you want to happen, or someone specific you want to call towards you, this is where you want to write that and affirm that around your talisman. Use their date of birth and their full name if you have it. If not, leave it open-ended like me. So I'm going to say, I naturally seduce kind, loving, beneficial lovers towards me constantly in abundance. Okay. I am magnetic. I attract love towards me everywhere I go. Love and luck, I'm going to say. I attract love and luck towards me everywhere I go. And if you end up writing your petition longer than, you know, a sentence or two, just keep wrapping it around and wrapping it around. This is one of my favorite type of petition styles when doing magic, a circular petition, because it just constantly goes around in a spiral, and it literally creates a portal where your words are empowered by the symbols that will be further empowered by the candle and the herbs that we're going to be using. So it just becomes so freaking powerful. And you can just keep wrapping around, wrapping around, wrapping around. All right, so next we're going to go ahead and put the essential oil on our thumbprints, on our thumbs. I like to dab it that way because everything is symbolic in magic. You're adding your sacred print to this magic, letting your angels, the universe know this is something that I am attracting towards me. So whenever you can, when you're working with something like this, if it's just a candle, that's fine. A lot of people do like to rub it with their hands, but that's fine. But if you have like a flat surface that you'll literally be putting oil on, instead of just kind of dropping it over, literally add your thumbprint or your fingerprint, or if you're wanting to get married, your ring fingerprint, you know? I attract towards me that ring. Bow, bow. There you go. Married by the end of the year. What's up with it? Okay. So we're going to dab the vanilla essential oil and the lotus essential oil with our thumbprint or whatever finger you want to use. And that's how we're going to get this essential oil onto our petition, make it even more powerful, literally imbue it with our sacred symbol. I mean, your fingerprints, that is your sacred symbol as a human. All right, so then we're gonna put our candle here. You can take it up a notch again. If you're working with someone specific, you can write their name and their date of birth on the candle. Or if you left it open-ended like I did, go ahead and write your name and your date of birth on the candle, because this is a seduction spell. So you want to program this for you. So that is totally fine. Add a couple drops of vanilla and lotus onto the candle as well. I'm not going to do that just because the flame gets to going. And light the candle. All right, so once you have lit your candle, and you're gonna place that right on top of your runic symbols, the energy from the candle as it burns down is gonna shoot directly onto your paper. You can, of course, put a plate there. That is the best way to do it because it is fire safe. But for me, I don't need to do that at this time. And once that's lit, place your hands around the candle and speak your intention over the candle. Spirit guides, I call you into this place, and I ask that you dramatically increase my magnetism, make me absolutely irresistible for positivity, for love, for luck, for good experiences. Make it so I seduce without even trying. I am a walking love spell, and I affirm that with every step. Empower me with the true magic and nature of the divine feminine, of the goddess, of the divine masculine, of the god, and make it so I am absolutely irresistible. Once you say what you want to say, we're going to go ahead and say our closing evocation. You're going to let this burn all the way through, of course, but we're going to say our closing evocation to let our guides know, okay, I've said everything I needed to say for this, and I'm ready for you to go work your magic. So that is just... The gate closes, the spell is spun. My work is done, the magic won. With love and light, I set it free, so done it is, so mote it be. And that is it. So once that candle is done burning, you can go ahead and keep this in your bed frame. You can fold it up and you can keep it in your shoe, in your pocket, in your purse, in your car, wherever you are the most. Keeping it, under your bed frame will give you the ability to charge with the symbol every night. You'll wake up feeling refreshed, more beautiful. It'll be amazing. Like that movie. What's that movie? I want to say it's called The Coven. I forget exactly what it's called, but I remember there's a movie and she wakes up one day and she starts rubbing her skin, and her skin ailment just literally starts to peel away, revealing the most radiant skin. You'll literally wake up like that with a spell like this. And yeah, that is what I have for you today. So you can do it either way. You can place it, keep it with you somewhere. You can let it charge with you each night while you sleep. You can also bury it into the earth for long term. Or if you're looking for something more fast, if you already know you're trying to accomplish just something specific, you can transmute this through fire. And that is all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed today's seduction spell with no consequences. My Etsy shop is in the description. If you would like your own private tarot reading, custom spell work, manifestation candles, all of that of mine is over there. And that is what I got for you today. I'll see you in the next one. So mote it be.